What is going on? This your boy Dre 357 checking in with another Nitro video. Today, happy Black Friday, everybody. November 29th is the official time of Christmas shopping, where deals will be presented. And I had a viewer was talking about buying their first Nitro. So I said, you know what? Why not get out the Nitros that I own that are currently being sold, give you a look at them, talk briefly about them, go over pricing, whatnot, throw my little opinion in there, what have you. So we're going to start with the first one here, the Nitro Rustler. It is currently $335 on the Traxxas website. It comes with TSM, which is kind of like a track stability management. Has the 2.5 engine. I made some minor modifications to mine. And it'll also come with this transmitter. Not bad. Says it can do up to 50. Not bad at all. What I've done to mine, besides the, and you guys have seen this in previous videos. I'm not going to get too off into it. But one thing that you're probably noticing, I changed the tires. These are actually old Jado tires from the old Jado 2.5 when it first came out. That's what it came with, these Victory tires. So that's that one. This is a great beginner. It's 2-wheel drive. Ground clearance is decent. You can make it into a street basher. You can make it into a off-road basher. Kind of whatever you want. It definitely likes to pick those front wheels up. So if you want to make it a speed basher, it will take some modifications, maybe lowering it some, doing some other little things like that. If someone was saying, hey, I want to get into the Nitro, I want to try it out, I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not, depending on their experience and how much they're wanting to spend, because we're going to talk about that as we go on, I would recommend this one. Next in line, if this is not your cup of tea, you can go with my last video I made, Traxxas Slash. This one comes with a 3.3 engine. It's also 2-wheel drive. It's definitely, in my opinion, built to withstand a little bit more, a little rough and tough, little crashes or whatnot. The bumpers is one thing that helps it out by being a short course truck. It's got the big bumpers on it, and I hit that mailbox hard. But anyway, this one's pretty much how it comes. Only thing I've done to this one, is change the shocks out. You can see that blue pipe in there. I think it comes with a like a plastic pipe, which it'll work. It's not necessary to change it. They say it enhances the power output by changing it to this one. I'll say I noticed the difference, but that's kind of up for debate. So this one, by the way, $350. So just what, $15 more? You can have a Slash, staying its same speed. So there's that one. Next in line will be T-Max Classic. It's $410, a little bit slower, 40 mile per hour plus. Here's mine. That one, now if you were wanting monster truck and you wanted kind of like the Bear you know, kind of like the starter price. And I would say go with this one. Also, I would definitely say go with this one if you want to have reverse. This one is, besides the one I'm going to talk about later, the Revo, this is the only Nitro that Traxxas currently produces that comes with reverse out of the box. You can add it to the T-Max, the other T-Max and whatnot, but this one actually comes with reverse out of the box. 2-speed transmission is also, this is also the only one besides the Nitro Rustler that comes with a 2.5 engine. That's kind of like the classic engine that the T-Max came with in the beginning. So there's that. Kind of cool. Comes with 8 shocks. I added the wheelie bar, did some other little things. Like I said, all these cars you're gonna see, they're on my channel. You feel free to watch the videos of them, get a little runtime out of them. All right, next, what has been currently kind of like a controversial name, the Jado, the actual Jado 3.3. No, it's not a 4-wheel drive buggy. It's a 2-wheel drive stadium truck. But hey, you know, that's a cool car. I mean, it is. It's been long waited for them to come out with a 4x4 buggy. So kudos to Traxxas for that. So definitely. But this is my Jado. It is $450. Okay, but if you're looking for speed and you want to go Traxxas, this is the one. Right out of the box, saying it can do up to 65. I got mine into the high 50s. Haven't really put a lot of effort into it, honestly. I just kind of tune it to where I want it and just run it. A lot of fun. This is how it comes. It comes with the on-road tires. Kind of like, notice it sits wider than the Rustler. It comes with the wheelie bar. 3.3 engine, of course. Fun truck. Originally, when it first came out way back when, it came with a 2.5 engine, which was the one that's on my Rustler right here, and it came with these tires, these Victory tires here, and then the knobbies. Original videos, if you look them up, they had it running off-road. I think it was running 50, 55 at that time, but they went another route, which personally I kind of like, because they really needed a car since they dropped the beloved Nitro Fortec. They needed something for on-road. As you can see, these are all off-road with the exception of the Jado. So they gave us that. Got to give them that. So there's the Jado. Now we're about to step into I would say the larger vehicles. We have the Slayer Pro 4x4. $10 more than the Jado at $460. And here's mine. It comes on a well-known chassis, the Revo chassis. Shorter arm, shorter axle. Excellent suspension. Again, built pretty tough. 2-speed transmission. By the way, the Jado does have a 2-speed transmission. There's only 2 vehicles on Traxxas lineup that doesn't have 2-speed. That's going to be your Nitro Slash and your Nitro Rustler. So the rest of them, 2-speed transmission. This one, like I said, 3.3 on it. Set up pretty much just like the Revo that you're gonna see in a minute. It's 4-wheel drive. Like I said, no reverse on this. That's kind of the thing with Nitro. If reverse is a big deal, make sure you find a vehicle that you can put it on there. So, but this one here, set to do up to 50 plus. Not bad at all. It's pretty close in size, as you can see with the slash. It's just a hair bigger, a hair wider, and a hair longer. As you can see, if I line it up right there, that's about the difference you get. All right. Now, it's going to get more interesting now. Next, T-Max 3.3. This one is $490. And let's see. 3.3 T-Max, 4-wheel drive. You can add reverse if you want. It's a wheelie machine. It's what people would consider basically a revised version of the classic. It's a little bit longer, a little bit wider, bigger engine. But for the most part, they're pretty similar as far as the way they're made up. Some pretty similar, but got some differences to them. That one will do about 45 plus according to Traxxas. Fun truck. If you're looking for a truck that you probably want to do some jumping, like hitting ramps, kind of want to bash it a little more, I would say that's a good option. Again, you can make these things to whatever you want, but I'm just talking out of the box. Out of the box, I would say that's probably the best basher nitro that Traxxas offers, in my opinion. All right. Last but definitely not least, my favorite Traxxas nitro, the Revo 3.3. You're looking at $499, so $500, 45 mile per hour, plus top speed estimated. It comes loaded. Now, there's one thing about the Revo, it comes loaded. It comes with reverse. It has an opti drive in it where you can switch it to reverse. 2-speed transmission like all the other ones. Got TSM like nearly all the other ones. Handling, best handling monster truck I ever operated ever. Best one. Can't beat it. Runs good, turns well, can go over just about anything. Now, if you're gonna do I would say some off-roading, and it's kind of a lot of bumps and kind of treat little small branches and rocks and whatnot, I would definitely say choose the Revo over the T-Max. T-Max has more of a setup for impact, where it's like if you jump it and it's landing, it seems like it'll take that better. But as far as like suspension travel and kind of like crawling, getting over obstacles, the Revo, definitely the Revo. One thing I want to point out too, all of them come with the Traxxas stability management, except the T-Max Classic, because I guess they wanted to keep it strictly classic. So it doesn't come with that. Personally, I mean, to me, it's not really noticeable with TSM until you get really into these cars. These three, I would say these is good to have it, but the 4-wheel drives, it's not really necessary. Cool to have, but not really necessary. So there's your current lineup for Traxxas. I do want to add in one more. Give me one quick second. I gotta And by the way, it's going to be the old Savage. The Savage X 4.6. Here you're seeing the older version. They have redone this one. Got a new body, new tires, and new bumpers. You're about to see it now. Here's the new Savage. Now, even though this one is your most expensive Traxxas monster truck at $499, the Savage is $599, and this is on A main. That's kind of the going rate. They do have sales here and there, but right now, $599. It comes with, now this particular one will come with a 2-speed transmission. Mine has a 3-speed. I bought mine used, so it's kind of different, but same engine, the F4.6. Now, again, kind of like the T-Max, if I was wanting something that I want to quote-unquote bash, or jumping and, landing from, drops or whatnot, this is a very, very good contender. One of the best out there right now. So if you're looking to bash hard, if not T-Max, this one, to a lot of people, is the king. So, one other thing you notice, this one has what they consider a big block. So it's a larger engine. The 2.5 equates to about a 0.15 size engine. 3.3 is about a 0.20. So those are 0.20. This one's like a 0.28. So more power, more torque, more wheelies, more madness. So definitely louder too. Again, got videos of these on my channel, so definitely check them out. There was one other thing. That's about it. There's other vehicles I have, but they're discontinued, so no point in looking at those if you're buying your first Nitro. So sum it all up. If you are looking to get into Nitro, it doesn't really matter what kind of car it is. Just want to get into it and get familiar with dealing with Nitro, kind of get accustomed to it. I'm going to suggest the Nitro Rustler. Some people will buy Nitro, they get frustrated, they don't want to deal with it, they don't like tuning, they don't like fuel and all that. They just want to pop a battery in it and take off. Hey, more power to you. So if I wasn't sure that I was gonna, be dedicated to stay in it and get through the growing pains, I'm gonna say spend the least amount of money and get you a Nitro Rustler. They're very popular. The resale is high on them too, if they're in decent condition. So hey, go that route. Besides that, it kind of depends on what you're looking for. Monster trucks, there's the big 3 that they currently have. If you ask me personally, if I didn't have any of these, which one I would buy? Hands down, Revo. Though I really like the Savage. But one thing about Traxxas is parts availability. For me, price of parts also. That's another advantage about Traxxas that I do like. I can get parts within a day, if not the same day. Unfortunately, which I love my HPI, but I got to order the parts. I got to wait a few days and whatnot for them. Unfortunately, we don't have a big support system of HPI down here, but I get enough to keep it going, that's for sure. But another thing you gotta love about these being your first Nitro is this little thing right here. Easy start. You pop it in. Once you get it lined up, don't seem like I'm able to, hit that button there, And not only it turns the motor over, it's got a little electric motor in there. It turns it over, turns the engine over, and lights up the glow plug for you also. So once you got fuel in there, turn it over, fire it up, just like that. Like I said, I've shown this on just about all of them, I believe, on my channel. So that's a cool feature. I really like that. And by the way, this button here comes on the Revo and the T-Max Classic also. That's your reverse. Flip it that way and switch it into reverse. You go in reverse and then back and forward. So that about wraps it up, guys. Definitely something different. Now, you know, guys, I am not going to end a video without running one of these. And you know what I'm going to run? It's going to be the Savage. All right, guys, give me just a minute and we get this thing set up. We'll fire it up. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's see if we can get it started. That baby is definitely, it is definitely lean. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Gave it about a 2-hour turn on the Rick side on the low end. It's shifting, but it's the RPMs are so high you can hardly hear it. That's a little bit better. I richened the high speed too a little bit. And low speed, still a little too lean. Let me richen it up a little bit more. Gave about another hour and a half on the rich side on the low speed. It's running decent. It could definitely use a little more tuning. It's coming up pretty fast. There it is. Now I heard the 3-speed that time. I know y'all heard that one. That's what I like to hear. That first to second come pretty quick. There it is. Usually if I just kind of gun it right off the bat, it'll shift to second pretty quick. That's why you notice it ain't doing a lot of wheeling, because it's shifting to second pretty fast. I could adjust it, but usually it's due to the leanness of the engine, the carburetor. So, but when I ease into it, it'll shift to second. That's second. And there's third. Let's hear that again. Didn't want to attack that mailbox right now. Man, that's such a beautiful sound. And that smell. Oh man. That's another advantage about Nitro. Electric cannot give you this. But guys, this is turning into a long one. So I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna finish. I got a little less than half a tank left. I'm definitely gonna run this on out before it gets too dark. Again, we're in the fall, so you know, so we're getting daylight's coming ending pretty quick. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the little slight review of the of the different vehicles, the different nitros you can own. I say definitely give it a try. The main thing is patience is key. And the great thing about it, the more you do it, the easier it'll be. When I first started out, way back when, dealing with nitro, it was frustrating, you know. And I definitely wanted to just say, you know what, I'm done, man. I'm tired of trying to learn this and learn that. But the key is to try to start at the factory settings. That's a good base. And when you get started twisting and turning and get confused, can't remember this, can't remember that, go back to the factory settings. I can't remember if I made it too lean or too rich or blah, blah, blah. Go back to the factory settings. Whatever the factory settings is, go back to those. That'll be your baseline. And little turns, especially with Traxxas and Traxxas carburetors. I'm talking, you know, like hours on the clock, 1 hour, you know, just a little bit. If it seems to be revving real high, real fast, it may be lean. If it sounds like it's goggling, like it's starving, like it's, you know, doing that, probably too lean. If it's bogging down, like it's weak and sluggish and tired, it might be too rich. Just kind of something to go off of. But and then temperature changes. I've been running this one when it's been hot, and I had to richen it up a little bit on both ends. It could use a little bit more richening on the needles also, but it's okay for where it's at for right now. So just keep that all in mind. It's a great hobby to get into. Highly recommend it. And there you go. So that's what happens when it sits up too long, and you know that fuel builds up in the carburetor, and then you finally give it a throttle and it cuts off on you. So, but I can't leave it like that. Give me 1 second. As I was saying, guys, great hobby to get into. Sometimes it just takes trial and error. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.